flag, frame-up terror. It's out in the open.
Okay. Well, also, if I might add, I was wondering, since we're talking about this nuclear attack that they're planning, I looked at the NLE-10, and it says that it's going to be at the end of next month.
Yes.
What are the odds that they attack on that day of the march in Washington? Because we all know Washington's the most broke and unproductive of the whole, whole United States.
Very well said, Pete. Here's the reason we're so freaked out about this. FEMA wants this document suppressed and is telling newspapers not to report on it. We have the newspapers saying they've received letters from FEMA up on Infowars.com. Mainstream news reporting this. Over and over again on 7/7 in London with the train bombings. The government ran a drill of the exact same targets attacked at the exact same time. That's BBC News, ITN TV, London Guardian. 9/11, drills were ran. Oklahoma City, BATF ran a drill. The building began attacked that morning. It's been come out in federal documents. The FBI was there running the whole operation. That's what I'm saying. Drill after drill. Because most of the government, 99% of the government, is not involved in terror attacks, not involved in criminality, not involved. But they're surveilling, and they've got good agents out there and detectives and local police detectives. And so if they actually find a real terror attack, they then say, oh, it was part of a drill. Go back to 1999. Vladimir Putin, vice president, very unpopular. He's not going to be elected. He's the vice president of the drunken thug that they had in at the time, Boris Yeltsin. 3 apartment buildings are blown up in Moscow. In a 4th building, local Moscow police in a suburb find FSB, Federal Security Bureau, planting bombs on the columns. And then Putin comes in and says it was just a drill. So see, I mean, they do drill after drill after drill, and they had drills on 9/11. Go ahead. He dropped. Let's go to Victoria in Virginia. Victoria, you're on the air. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for everything that you're doing. And just to let you know, we're praying for you every day.
I need it.
Thank you. 2 really quick things.
No, I'll probably have black sedans following me home tonight. I mean, I mean it. Thank you.
No. No, really, Alex, you do have a lot of people praying for you because, you know, of the fact that you are brave, that you will stand up and tell the truth when, like you said earlier, most people will stand in the middle because they are too afraid to do anything, and you know, they just want to straddle the fence, and that's not the way to go. So we really appreciate I
appreciate you.
Thank you. 2 really quick things. One, they still have one of the nukes missing from a couple of years ago when they were trying to, you know, do a false flag.
That's right. Minot, South Dakota, 2 nukes were taken. One is absolutely, it's incredible.
And that's frightening. And the other thing is, really quick, this morning I read an article from Newsweek on the front page of MSNBC where they are saying that they need to resurrect the MIAC report because of the bad veterans and Christians and all of this. And I was just shocked, saying that we are threatening them because we want them to uphold the Constitution. And I thought, what nerve.
Well, I mean, ma'am, again, I'll go back to last January. State police send me one document. A federal marshal sends me the other federal master document. I mean, that's in the Kansas City Star, Associated Press, that we broke it. And it said gun owners, veterans, conservatives, and now it's confirmed veterans are being tracked by Homeland Security. And now the FBI admits they're tracking veterans, and they're training youth corps. New York Times reports, in fact, pull that up. I just Googled Boy Scouts Homeland Security. It's the first link. New York Times. To take on veterans. And, I mean, this is the equivalent of a Soviet takeover. This is a Red Dawn, but run by our own supposed government. And, yes, I've seen it all over the news without even looking for it. I see it. CNN, MSNBC, you said you saw it on another channel, saying that, oh, look, the MIAC and Homeland Security reports were right. Domestic terrorists are the American people. Anybody who doesn't want this takeover is a terrorist. I mean, how long did I warn people this was being set up for us? There's the New York Times headline. Scouts train, put it back up for me. Scouts train to fight terrorists and more. Let me see the first paragraph. It says 10 minutes into an errant mayhem in the town near the Mexican border, and a gunman, a disgruntled Iraqi veteran, has already taken 2 people hostage. And then they have photos where they send 14-year-olds in with machine guns to kill a U.S. vet. And see, I've covered the drills. And 90% of the time or more, they're training to take on the American people. None of it has to do with Al-Qaeda. It's all for us. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you know, what you're saying is absolutely right, but it's like, what nerve that they want to attack us because we want them to uphold the Constitution and follow the rules and regulations that this country is governed by.
Exactly. They're the traitors. They're the usurpers. They're the offshore banks overthrowing America. So, of course, they're saying, real Americans saying, this is our country. We're the sovereign citizens. You're not going to violate the Constitution. Of course, they're saying we're terrorists. That's what I'm saying. Look, how transparent is it that they've been hyping that domestic groups are going to attack? I said it before they were hyping it because I know their game plan. Now they're doing it. Now it's all happening, and I mean, they're prepping the public for this to happen. Victoria, God bless you. All right, more of your calls straight ahead, 888-201-2244. I'm going to blitz through calls in the final segment, hit a few other news items, but yes, I'm desperate. Yes, I'm hyped up. Yes, I'm yelling and screaming. Just like you yell and scream about some football game, I yell and scream about reality. I love this country.
Max, what did you do with the remote? Now what am I going to do? I guess I can go online to find a new one. Okay, here's a site, replacementremotes.com. Let us repair or replace any remote control. Well, I guess they can't repair this one. Thanks, Max. Wow, they have my original remote and an exact replacement that doesn't need programming. Hey, Max, here's the deal. I can use the coupon code ALEX for a 5% discount. ReplacementRemotes.com has all my remotes for my TVs and accessories. I can order online at ReplacementRemotes.com or call them at 336-377-2220. I wonder if they sell dog toys.
For all your remote control needs, visit ReplacementRemotes.com at 336-377-2220.
ReplacementRemotes.com. ReplacementRemotes.com. If you need a remote control, ReplacementRemotes.com.
One major world crisis away from having a totalitarian type of system.
The main event is the wholesale destruction of the world economy.
The push for every nation on the globe to identify and number all of its citizens.
Friends, I hope that you will order Shadow Government from Infowars.com. We also have some specials where you can get some of our other films half price when you order Shadow Government. A new level in production quality and in information. It exposes how a cashless society, surveillance, beast grid of total control is being put into place. This film needs to be seen. Everybody needs to get it. So order yours today. Show it to your friends, your family, your church, your neighbors, your boss, your employees. Shadow Government, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy at Infowars.com today. Shadow Government. It gives Big Brother a black eye. Available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
With the implementation of Codex Alimentarius, it is clear that we must act quickly to avoid losing our freedom of choice where personal health preferences are concerned. As of January 1st, 2010, Codex Alimentarius was implemented within the European Union, resulting in the restricted sale of many natural supplements, including colloidal silver. We must take immediate steps to assure a continuing supply of colloidal silver for ourselves and our families. Act now to acquire the means of producing this beneficial supplement in the privacy of your own home Colloidal silver is a powerful antipathogenic used for more than 200 years as a natural alternative to costly drugs and their dangerous, unpredictable side effects. Go to www.silverlungs.com for more information on how to secure your freedom of choice by producing your own colloidal silver right from home. That's www.silverlungs.com. silverlungs.com.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Let me loose. You have a choice to make, America and the rest of the world, freedom or slavery. Both major parties are controlled. Every president we get, things only get worse. But clearly the globalists are making their move right now. We have to stop trusting government. We have to get informed. We have to get involved.